Previously, I've covered a Mario and Sonic game in the past, but here's another. Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Sochi Games. Pretty fun, actually. Personally, I like the Summer Olympics better, but it's always cool how they do the Winter Olympics in the games. At the time I first played this, at the time I first played this, I wasn't a big Sonic fan, but when I became one, I adored this game. Very fun, very awesome, very old, very cool. At a time when I became a Sonic fan, I actually couldn't find this game, and I got pretty upset over it for about a week. I was young back then, so Number 40, Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics Sochi Games. I don't remember the exact date. Welcome back to this segment of my top 100 video games of all time. Drawing near to the home stretch, and it's getting to the good ones. So let's quickly review the rules one last time. No DLC inclusion. Sealed the deal is still ahead in time. No repeats in spots. As much as you love them, you can't have two Smash Brothers games. And finally, NY titles stand for not yet. Games I've yet to play but want to play in the future. So I rate them at a slightly less position than I expect I would rate them if I had played them. Now, enough of that confusing nonsense. Let's begin. Guys, it's time to jump up in the air. Super Mario Odyssey, an awesome venture through the world of Mario, traveling through the Mushroom Kingdom to all over the world with fabulous music, memorable graphics, fresh story, and fun mechanics. I've had a lot of fun with it in the past and still play around with it today with all the new costumes as well. They're thrown out along with filters too. With its birthday recently passing, by the time I'm recording this, that is. It's an awesome addition to the 3D platform games, and I think only good games can come from the success Odyssey put on the world. Number 39, Super Mario Odyssey. You ready for this one, guys? The Mii Channel. Yes, it's not a game, but I've spent countless hours on it. And I don't have any rules against it. The first meme making channel was in a now long line of meme making series. From the meme making on the Switch, and the DS, and the Wii. The music is obviously succulent, and the ability to make literally anyone is marvelous. And the channel inspired avatars for Xbox, and creating characters in games like Fire Emblem. Though it may not be a game, it is a masterpiece of a series, and its own prototype, and it was, wait, I gotta recap the sentence. And its own prototype since the GameCube days, through stage, debut, and now Mii's are widely known everywhere. Mii's have even gotten into Smash with the ability to, create your own characters, and that's pretty epic. It's also a pretty good way, pretty cheap way for Nintendo to put people in the game, even if they aren't characters. So, number 38, Mii Channel. That's right. The Legend of Zelda, NES, aka the original. This game was actually really fun, and I sometimes play it when I'm bored. It's simply fun to explore the scaling world and fight the daunting enemies of Hyrule, the original Hyrule, whilst exploring dungeons and living out iconic Legend of Zelda moments. It's too dangerous to go alone, and it's a secret to everyone. Music, classic style, classic. The way I played this game was actually through Nintendo Online, so I also got to learn some secrets as well, but that's beyond the list. This game was classic and real fun, which is why I put it on the list. Truly awesome, amazing game for its time. Also proving Nintendo Online is actually really fun to get if you do get it. Number 37, The Legend of Zelda, NES. I gotta learn to stop doing that every time we begin these. We've got plenty of games on here and lots of Pokemon. So here's another. We got Pokemon Sun earlier, but here's Pokemon Ultra Moon. Differences from Sun. Huge story update. They brought a new team in, the updated form of Team Rocket, Team Rainbow Rocket, or whatever it was. More Pokemon, more main characters and antagonists, new mechanics, updated music, and my favorite, the wormhole that led to the legendary Pokemon, which is where I spent most of my time. It was a huge game that when Christmas came around, I jumped. The game is an ultra undertaking to the franchise as a whole, and they lived up. I will always remember the breathtaking times I experienced this game in its full. Number 36, Pokemon Ultra Moon. And so it's clear I love Animal Crossing, my second favorite Nintendo series. So here's another one on this list, Animal Crossing City Folk. In Privilege to the Wild World, Animal Crossing City Folk supported a new way of getting to shops with the bus mechanic, which also found its way into Super Smash Bros. via Captain via Assist Trophy. New styles, new characters, new music, new clothes, new collectibles, and so much more. Fun fact, the villager model in this game is the one used in Super Smash Bros. This game is awesome, and when I got it, I recorded it. So, check it out if you want. It's in a playlist on my second channel, Psychromaniac. But anyhow, I love this game and spent a lot of time on it, playing and understanding the series, which holds many ties. Not just my sister and brother, to my uncle and grandparents. Not just my sister and brother, but to my uncle and grandparents now, because I've played it with them too. Number 35, Animal Crossing City Folk. Worlds, Mii's, RPGs, this tribute to Tomodachi Life had everything for a Nintendo gamer and a hardcore gamer to enjoy. You make your main Mii and set off through the world of Miitopia, where you could literally design anyone you pleased. Civilians, enemies, antagonists, side quest characters, and once you reach the part of the story, you could even make more Mii's to swap into your party. Well, it's more complicated than that, so check out the game for more, cause this is a spoiler-free channel mostly. You could feed your Mii's to increase their stats, have them join in friendships to get stronger in battles, change classes, buy armor and weapons for them, customize their personalities, and so much more. That's not even getting into other amazing details like the wide variety of popping music tracks, references, amiibo, story which is surprisingly awesome for a game solely based around Mii's. Either way, it was a fantastic game that if you don't have, you should definitely try it if you're hungry for some Mii RPG action. Number 34, Miitopia. Coming in next from that, Nintendo Land. Such a lovely game too. A game where your Mii moves around a hub where you can enter mini games you choose featuring your favorite Nintendo franchise. Personally, I like the Legend of Zelda minigame the best. I played this Wii U title at my friend's house on the day after his birthday once, and yeah, that was the right time. I remember now. And it was fun. I loved it. And every time I go to his house now, we end up playing it some time. Real fun and lots of cool stuff involved. From music to graphics to design. Like, we've had some awesome times on there with other friends. And yeah. Number 33, Nintendo Land. We got ourselves in our game here, in our Smash game here, Super Smash Bros. 4 for the 3DS. An awesome title with a glamorous selection of music, a cool selection of characters, reasonable graphics, awesome modes, trophies, customizable characters, customizable battles, and slick stages. The game is jam-packed with awesome stuff, and is my third favorite Smash title. I've been using the game recently to get practice in whenever I can, just for the future. I definitely recommend the game to someone who needs to get better quick, and someone with love for good challenges. The game may be small, but it represents the series well. And I was actually really hoping a bunch of the 3DS stages would get in, like, in Ultimate, like Pac Maze and, what's the other one called? Right, my brain, Rainbow Road, that's correct. So, with that, number 32, Super Smash Bros. 4 for the 3DS. And lastly, for today, we've got Wii Sports Resorts, another famous Wii title with awesome games, challenges, music, design, mechanics, references, and more. A relic of Logan's past, where I used to play this game all the time with my family. It was one of the many good games of Wolf history, and I love it still. It's got a place in the Smash series for a stage with Woohoo Island representing it. Hours of fun, tireless creativity. This game is also being showed off currently on the Wii with X series. Not sure when we're picking that up again. Times have been hard to equilibrate. So, with that, number 31, Wii Sports Resorts. Wow, another one completed and in the bag. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you liked the video, please drop a like and subscribe. That would be very helpful. Next week we'll be covering 30 through 21. Almost there. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.